This is a Fox 13 Quickcast.
Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Amy Nay. Some demonstrators involved in a protest against police brutality in Salt Lake City last month now face a maximum punishment of life in prison. Madalena McNeil was arrested at her home last night for criminal mischief and riot. She's accused of buying the paint used to deface the district attorney's office. She views these charges as an example of a flawed criminal justice system.
But a consequence of what's happening is that people are getting very scared, and people are scared to attend protests. People are scared to speak out. People are scared, to exercise what is a constitutional right.
Unless somebody has an extensive criminal history, unless they, blow up the matrix, chances are probably nobody's going to be going to prison on this. Just because we charge it doesn't mean that's what you're going to end up with.
Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall said on Twitter today the charges and maximum penalty are excessive. A new report reveals a former University of Utah officer showed explicit photos of student Lauren McCluskey to fellow officers. An independent investigation by the Utah Department of Public Safety found Officer Miguel Darris showed photos of Lauren to his supervisors and others to ask how to handle the evidence. At least one of them remembers making inappropriate comments about those photos.
I have to have trust in the officers who are entrusted with that work. And that was very disappointing to learn of some of the behaviors that were articulated in the report.
Lauren's parents say they denounce the university's lack of honesty and are calling for a new investigation. Neighbors near Jefferson Park in Salt Lake City say they're frustrated with an increase in crime, drug abuse, and homelessness there. Some people think it's a problem because lately they say it sits in between the two new homeless resource centers and it's close to the track's light rail line. Those with Salt Lake City Public Services say they are now working to try to come up with a solution.
The other things we can do, though, is try to help with park activation. And so we talked about looking at adding a walking path and pedestrian lighting in the park.
Statistics from Salt Lake City Police show some crime in the area, like theft from vehicles, is up, but other crime is actually down.
All right, as we look out towards the west, we're seeing a southwest flow and an approaching cool front that looks to get here late Thursday through Friday morning. It'll break down the high pressure and give us a little relief from the heat, but tomorrow it's another hot day and it's going to be breezy, especially throughout the afternoon. Red flag warnings in place, at least central and southern Utah for the Wasatch Mountains as well. Expected high in Salt Lake City, 98 degrees, upper 80s in Price, triple digits in Moab, as well as in St. George, where we'll keep it near 100 heading into the weekend. A little bit warmer, though, towards next week. Next 7 days, though, at least for southern Utah, looks to remain dry. Northern Utah, sunny skies, smoke-filled skies, though, especially tomorrow. Maybe a little improvement on Friday. Heading into the weekend, we're looking at low 90s. Also, next several days, we don't see the rain, hardly any clouds. Hopefully by middle towards the end of next week, we see that monsoon flow returning and a better chance of rain. Amy?
Thanks so much, Breck. Talking about coronavirus here in Utah now, and we have passed the 42,000 mark for positive COVID-19 cases after 421 new cases were reported today. 6 more Utahns passed away, 3 men and 3 women from Davis, Kane, Salt Lake, San Juan, and Utah counties. That now puts the number of deaths at 327. People in Orem gathered for a rally for freedom this evening. The group Defending Utah organized this event at Orem City Park. Noted activists like Ammon Bundy denounced mask mandates. The rally remained peaceful. COVID-19 isn't stopping the Tooele Army Depot from getting right to work. While many from the depot continue to work remotely, Utah National Guard's 118th Transportation Company started training this week to assist the depot with munitions work.
Training our soldiers on the technical portions of our main mission, which is to transport cargo from point A to point B, whether that's supporting our local community, the state of Utah, as well as our federal mission.
Roughly 80 soldiers are taking part in the training. And finally tonight, a new Black Lives Matter mural has been unveiled in downtown Salt Lake City. Take a look. It's located on the east side of the city in County Building. This is from above, looking down there. Some of the art features historic moments in Black history, current events, and inclusivity. Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall says the mural is a symbol of the city's commitment to equality. And that's the Fox 13 Quickcast, your day's top stories in just 5 minutes. Modern Family starts right now.